Hi guys, welcome back to the third video in this four-part series. I can't say that with a straight face, it just makes me sound as if I'm like some TV presenter. It's just a YouTube channel, you know, ridiculous. Nothing serious at all. But anyway, this is the third video in a series of four, covering all the new maps from the First Strike map pack, which came out on the 1st of February for the 360. Now I think it's due out on the PS3 on the 3rd of March, I stand corrected on that. So it's still, what, just over a couple of weeks ago, a couple of weeks to go, I should say, until that comes out. And then the PC, I think it's later on in the month, but I'm not really bothered about that. When it comes to gaming, I just don't really play it on a PC. I know it's technically more powerful, and I've got one friend in particular who just is trying his utmost, really is, to get me to kind of turn to the PC side of things. Or for me, I guess it would be through a Mac. But I don't know, man. I can't use the whole mouse. I'm just awful with it. I'm rubbish on first-person shooters with a mouse. Cannot do it. Gotta have a controller. Now, like I say, this is the 360 version. Now, I know this will sound a bit weird, but I'm actually... Check this out, by the way. Why were them two people gathering together like that? Like a little mother's meeting they were having. But, yeah, I've got this on the 360, clearly. But, oh, by the way, before I got interrupted again there, you should never do that. The amount of times that happens to me, I go around the corner, I've already unloaded pretty much 3/4 of the clip. You should always just reload again. You know, put a new clip of ammunition in, because otherwise that happens. And it happens to me a lot. I'm just always pretty unprepared for that. But anyway, I completely digressed. What I was saying, let's see if I get interrupted again in a second. What I was saying is I've got this on the 360, quite clearly, but I'm also thinking of getting it on the PS3. Now, I know some people out there might be like, what do you mean you're also thinking of getting it on the PS3? Why would you want to do that? It's a bit weird. And it is a bit weird, and I know a lot of people on YouTube who, and I don't know whether it's because they've got the money through like partnerships or whether they work in the industry or what, I don't know. But there's a lot of people who have a game on both platforms, PS3 and 360. And it is a complete waste of money. But in a nutshell, the reason why I'm thinking of getting it on the PS3 is because I've got a few friends in particular, you know, back in the UK, who I used to go to school with, who I used to knock around with outside of school, and hang out with up until I came to the States. So, you know, I know them really well, and they've got a PS3, and sometimes it's just nice, you know, rather than playing with a bunch of randoms, just to play with people you actually know. And I have played actually Black Ops with 1 or 2 YouTubers before, so which is great, and I'll continue to do that. But at the same time, you know where I'm coming from. Sometimes it is nice to play with people who you've known since you were a kid, and all the rest of it. So, yeah, I'll be getting it on the PS3 as well. Now, I looked on Amazon the other day, yesterday, and it's $40 brand new. It's come down in price. So that's pretty good, actually, although I might wait. You know, I'm not saying I'm going to get it on the PS3, like, you know, tomorrow or whenever. Knowing me, I probably will. But I'm kind of happy to wait, maybe until the map pack comes out as well. But, I mean, it's silly. It is a bit of a waste of money, because, of course, what it means is I'll have to download well, I don't have to, but knowing me, I have to. I'll have to download the PS3 map pack as well. So there's another $15. Jesus, man. It's a waste of money, really, but, yeah, whatever. So anyway, like I say, this is the Berlin Wall, and this is probably my favourite map out of all of them. It's a medium-sized map, and I actually do pretty well. In fact, I've done pretty well on all these games. Like I think I said on the first video, you know, I intentionally picked the videos which I did quite well in. Because, you know, ultimately, why would I put a video up of a game which I did horribly in? That wouldn't make any sense. So here's the Napalm Strike, and, you know, more often than not, I completely screw it up. And I did again. I don't think I got anyone. Maybe I'll have to play that video back again, but I wasn't really concentrating on that. But I don't think I got anyone with it. But that's nothing rare with me. You know, I'm useless with it. But as I've said before, probably in all the videos now, so I might as well carry on. You know, I'm really conscious of the fact of killing my own teammates, because I play Hardcore Team Deathmatch. That's kind of my thing. I'm not really one for Domination or Headquarters or Standard Team Deathmatch. I just prefer the Hardcore one, because it's more stealthy and it's slightly more realistic. Obviously, you know, you can just one hit usually kills them, or more often than not. I guess depending on where you hit them, I guess. But yes, I just prefer that. It's much more strategic. It's much more realistic, very much in quotes there, and I just like that method. So that's pretty much all I do is Hardcore Team Deathmatch, And that's, I mean, it's funny because I used to hate Hardcore Team Deathmatch, going back to like Modern Warfare times, and then I just kind of gradually just got into it, and now it's all I play on Black Ops, pretty much, and it was all I really ever did and still do on World at War. Check this guy out. You know, puts his claymore there, but what's the point putting a claymore there when you can still just, you know, hover around the corner and still shoot? That was completely silly. So I can't remember how well I did on this video. It was like 28 for 4 or something. I'm not sure. The ending was kind of funny. I think I got like 5 or 6 kills in a row, maybe a few more. But yeah, what I was going to do with here is put a claymore there. I usually put it there. I think everyone knows that hideout. But then I thought, no, what I'm going to do, because there was already one there, I'll put one there. So someone will probably cut through there, and I'm sure it'll get someone. And I can't remember whether it did or whether it didn't. I'm pretty certain it did. And there's a teammate there. Oh, I think, was that the guy on the enemy had been healed? That really annoys me. You know, when you've got someone, you've shot them, they're on their last stand, and then they hover around, you know, sneak around a corner, and then one of their teammates heals them. It's like, oh, you bugger. But I tell you, one of the things I really like about the whole, like, you know, being on last stand and killing someone on here, in the old game, I'm pretty certain, I completely stand corrected, but in the old versions of Call of Duty, if you shot someone and they were on last stand, and then someone else come in and shot them, or stole your kill, then they got the kill and you just got an assist. Whereas, from what I can work out, and I've not really studied this at any great lengths, but what it appears is if it's a role reversal now. So if I was to shoot someone and they're on last stand, and then someone else comes along, one of my teammates, and shoots them, then I still get the kill, and they get the assist. And if that's true, which I think it is, then that's great. I really like the way they've done that, because you were getting a lot of people going, you know, you stole my kill, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm really pleased with the addition of that. So here I am, got the Huey. It was 8 kills there in a row that I've had, and this is one heck of a powerful beast, and I just love using this. And it just causes mayhem. You know, I know when I've been on the receiving end of one, and you just go into a building and you just do not come out. But even then, sometimes it can still get you. But anyone who's out in the open, like this guy... In fact, I don't know what he was doing, because that fence was kind of protecting him. But what he ended up doing, as you can see, he moved out. So it just made it really, really easy for me to get him. So why anybody in this situation would hover near a window or out in the open like that, it's beyond me. It's a stupid thing to do. Unless they've just been respawned, which probably happened. You know, I shot a few people who were in a building, and then they respawned outside, and then I shot them again. And yeah, I know from experience it's really, really annoying when it happens. So I can just imagine them there effing and blinding, you know, when they're on their computers. But whatever, you know, it happens to us all. But so pretty pleased with that. I don't know what the score. Oh, I don't know what the score is. That's 17 for 2. I can't remember if this was a good ending to it or a rubbish ending. I know the Discovery game, which I did, I was like 25 for 1 up until like 10 seconds from the end, and it was 25 for 3 it finished. And most people will be really pleased with that, and I walked away really angry, you know. Not to the point of smashing the computer up or anything like that, but I mean, or the console. But just really frustrated me. 25 for 1, then 25 for 3. But still, it was a good game overall. I'd rather go 25 for 3 than 3 for 25, put it that way. But yeah, but like I said, this is my favourite map. The other one, which is upcoming, possibly tomorrow, I guess, is Stadium. Kind of a pretty, I don't mean to sound like, you know, as a bit like an old, mature gamer here, but having a war zone like that in a stadium, I don't know, man, I kind of thought it was a little bit inappropriate. I know it's only a game, I don't want to jump on that whole bandwagon of feeling like an absolute spanner, like, you know, sounding as if I'm, like, you know, older than I am, but I don't know, sometimes I kind of look at these things and I don't know, having a war zone in a stadium, is it going to give some nutcase some idea? I don't know, man, I don't like that kind of thing. But ultimately, yes, it's still a game, you know. So that was silly of me. I was completely out in the open there, and when I chucked that Semtex grenade in there, I should have been more aware of my surroundings. But I know now there's someone in that right-hand side of the building. That was possibly him who ran out, but that's the end of him now. And I think this is coming towards the end of the video, and I kind of switched to the theatre mode to kind of show a separate angle of this. So I chucked the flashbang in there, and then another one, because I can see someone's in there. Put a claymore down. As soon as I do that, another guy runs through, and as you'll see in the clip in a minute, in the theatre mode, them two try and kill each other because they thought they were enemies, but they were teammates. But I guess with the flashbang going off, it completely confused them. So I think we'll probably see it now from another angle, or maybe I do it in a second. I think I'm just hovering around here, camping. I see someone in the corner there run out, so I follow him through. There he is. He had a little bit of lag there, a cheeky little bugger. And then shot him. So, and then I get my napalm strike, but I think the game just maybe ended there. Yeah, it did. But then I replay this whole thing from the theatre mode, and I love the theatre mode. Like I say, you can go back, and this is from that guy's perspective, as you can see. You can look at it from all angles, you can zoom in from other people's perspectives. It's just kind of really fascinating to look and to think that that was me there, and you know, I don't know, I just think it's really amazing. I absolutely love it. And I loved it in Halo 3, and I love it in Halo Reach, and I'm really pleased that they brought it. There you go, that was that. 2 teammates there. He's on Last Stand, but not anymore. But yeah, I love the fact that they brought it now to Call of Duty. I was kind of lucky in a sense that I got away with that Claymore, but I just maybe ran at the right angle, at the right speed. So here I am. Essentially what I was kind of doing here, admittedly, I was camping because there was about 5 seconds left, 10 seconds left, whatever it was. And that guy comes back through again. And I thought, well, I don't want to like ruin it right at the end. And then fortunately for me, 2 other guys came through, so I got rid of them. Got my napalm strike, didn't get to use it because the game finished. But there we go. Another video done, thank God for that. 1 more to go. I've just rambled through this, but I just had to get it done. So thanks for watching, guys. And like I said, the last one in this series will be Stadium, probably tomorrow. See you later.